Us. More than 90% of people who get married do so before they're 50. But America's high divorce rate is proof that many couples just don't know how to make their relationships work. Now, one Dallas couple has come up with an effective system to save marriages. Our Caitlin Burke is going to show us how they do it. Here's that story, Caitlin.
That's right, Pat. These well-known therapists have created a program that can help couples restore their relationships. They've taken their knowledge out of the clinic and into the community with some impressive results.
Talking. It's something we do throughout the day. We chat about the weather, movies, our kids, breezing from one subject to another. Yet when it comes to talking about relationships, we often hit the brakes, or worse.
There is a myth in our culture. And the myth is that if you're struggling in your relationship, maybe you're married to the wrong person. That if you're fighting, well, maybe you should get a divorce.
Doctors Harville Hendricks and Helen Hunt say it's time to change that.
Through conversation alone, a safe conversation, a new kind of talking, we could change the whole fabric of human beings all over the world.
For years, this couple worked to help others just like themselves build stronger relationships. But then they looked at society as a whole and realized relationships were still falling apart. Only 14% of couples actually go to therapy.
That led them to take their relational technology, information, and science from clinic to community. Back in 2012, they began an experiment to improve the wellness of Dallas by first concentrating on the wellness of the family.
When the couple falls apart, then their kids fall apart. And if the kids don't thrive at home, they can't thrive at school. And if they don't do well at school, then they don't do well when they graduate, and they don't do well at work. And when they don't work well at work, it becomes a drain on the culture.
The technology, called Safe Conversations, teaches a couple to both talk and listen.
Talking is the most dangerous thing people do, and everybody talks. Very few people know how to talk so that they don't produce some kind of rupture or conflict.
During free workshops, Hendricks and Hunt teach couples to connect and feel safe with each other through healthy communication.
Is now a good time for me to share with you an appreciation?
Yeah, it's a good time.
So now make eye contact and hold eye contact for about 3 deep breaths.
People are longing to be in a relationship, but they didn't know how. We now have the technology to teach couples to be in relationship.
It's becoming a relationship revolution. The goal, to change the entire culture of society, one marriage at a time.
So we could change up to 30% of the families in America. We would change the whole culture and, in that sense, change Western civilization.
Hendricks and Hunt tested this relationship technology on their own marriage out of necessity and desperation.
We actually went to therapy about 15 years ago, and the therapist called us the couple from hell. We were horrible. And then we decided, well, maybe we should apply the system to our relationship.
But what we discovered was you can't just decide to do it. You have to practice it every day. It has to be a new way to talk.
You spend a lot of your time trying to be validated, and that need never being met. You never got their time.
I never got their time, kept striving for it by working harder and longer. Didn't happen.
The Dallas experiment is working, and Hendricks and Hunt plan to take their workshops into other communities. As a bonus, they tell us the couples they've helped are spreading the word as well.
These couples are becoming, in fact, the little army in the front line of a relational revolution, and we're going to support them.
Caitlin Burke, CBN News, Dallas, Texas.
Texas leads the way. Don't mess with Texas. God bless them. That is a wonderful program. Thank you.